everybody. Welcome to the third in this exciting series of 7. Time really does fly, and I can't believe I'm almost halfway through the journey that I've been taking you on. Today I'm going to talk about a purple cow. And I had an idea that I wanted at some stage in my career to build a purple cow. And 4 years ago I was presented with a heaven-sent opportunity to do so. And so today I'm going to share with you basically the thinking behind the business model that we've got and how we drew down on concepts that have been espoused by one of my intellectual heroes, Set Godin, to produce something that by nature is remarkable. So, our journey so far has really been starting out with a discussion of how the world is changing, how we're no longer in an industrial era, we're moving into a connection economy, and when you move into a connection economy, everything changes, everything is disrupted. And because of the nature of connections and human psychology, we are always looking for opportunities to have relationships and to extend ourselves. And consequently, the connection economy affords all kinds of new opportunities around that very dynamic, given that the means to connect now are all in place and there's nothing to preclude you from connecting with any single person anywhere on the planet at any time of the day or night. So the connection economy has changed everything, and then we talked about the role of developing an expertise in the context of the connection economy, and in having that expertise, identifying a niche in the particular constituency that your expert niche operates in, and when you do that, you organize a scenario through the publication of content that speaks to your expertise and fills a vacuum or a void of information that isn't available anywhere else, and consequently the audience of people that have an interest in your subject matter will organize themselves around you because they have nowhere else to go to find that information. So that's the importance of having an expertise and manifesting that expertise through publishing activities via the internet. So in going about producing a business model that is different from everybody else, I thought I'm going to go out and do a Google search and try and find another professional services firm who has a particular visionary approach to how they go about doing their business. And this was an example of what I found. It's a 4-page website with lots of really interesting language purporting to represent who they are and what they do. They have extraordinary results, distinctive vision, a track record of original and groundbreaking solutions, innovations that have had a dramatic impact. They are thought leaders. But how, if that is the case, does that come across to you? Clearly not. And the truth is, that's indicative of 99.999% of all websites that exist on the internet. They just scream, me, 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 me. But the only reason that you're on a website is because of you. You want to get something from it. That website has to deliver some value. And if that website doesn't deliver any value, you move off it very quickly. So when you understand that the vast majority of business enterprises on the earth today have got incredibly boring websites, what does that say about the nature of the products and the services that lie underneath it? It also suggests that they're also particularly boring and not very interesting either. And they are all boring and not very interesting at a time when you now have the means to come in underneath the established players in those market spaces and do something that's really interesting and basically steal their lunch. But in order to do that, you need to think a different way. And in 2003, I was fortunate to read this book called The Purple Cow by, as I say, one of my intellectual heroes, Set Godin. And don't confuse this with Milka chocolate. It's got nothing to do with Milka chocolate. The Purple Cow is a very simple proposition. It's do something remarkable. And when you look at the definition of remarkable, it's actually very simple and very straightforward. Something remarkable is unusual, exceptional, interesting, or excellent. Remarkable things get your attention.